Welcome back to the Pelham Community Center. We've got a heck of a heavyweight championship match here tonight. We have Justin Flash, Jimmy Parker, one-on-one. I'm here. If you weren't already aware, I am Sean Murphy here with Colt McLaren, Steve O. Huge match here.
It is. You know.
Guys, have we seen this side of Justin Flash so far? Because this man came out of the gate on fire.
He's a man possessed.
He has had enough of Jimmy Parker's interference.
Oh, wow. But he's got to be careful. He does not want to tire himself out. He needs to pace himself.
Oh! Just taking the fight. The fight to Jimmy Parker.
Because, I mean, think about it like this. Justin Flash, if this onslaught here, if Jimmy Parker can survive it, you know, the longer this goes, who does this favor? Justin Flash is too tired to, you know, do all the high flying flips and flops and all that good stuff. Jimmy Parker's got to be the favorite here.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Sean Murphy.
At least.
You take away that high flying offense from Justin Flash, and you have taken his biggest weapon.
Oh! Huge uppercut. He is on Dream Street right now. Getting a little close up here of Jimmy Parker.
Yeah, Jimmy Parker is one of Commissioner Barksdale's favorites. You know, he don't always like to admit to it, but I know he is. And speaking of which, look at here. He walks out right when I say that he's one of his favorites. He comes out here to watch this match.
Wants to keep a close eye on both of these competitors.
I'd keep a close eye on Commissioner Barksdale if I were you.
It's hard to miss.
Commissioner Barksdale is moving towards the concession stand. I think he's okay for now.
We should have known. Uh-oh.
Oh! Snap in the neck.
Oh. Nice sequence there. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Oh.
Wow.
Iron
Very innovative.
lung there.
Oh.
Huge drop kick. Cover
Parker
again.
has not had much of an offense.
1, 2. 2 count only.
If Parker wants to get this title back, he needs to gain an offense right now. He needs to get his head together and gain an offense.
Justin Flash perched up and ready to strike.
Cross body rolls through.
Oh, the power. The power.
The strength of Parker
Good
here.
God.
Oh, what a sidewalk slam.
2. There's Jimmy Parker here, wrenching the neck of Justin Flash. That is one of the most uncomfortable moves I think you can be put in as a professional wrestler. I mean, it just cranks that neck. And it just throws your equilibrium off. I mean, the neck is a very dangerous spot to have anybody working.
Oh, yeah.
Cover. New champion. 2 count.
Yeah, any action done to the neck is inherently career shortening. You've had to see a lot of wrestlers walk away over the days for that, due to neck injuries and spinal cord issues.
Oh, what a elbow.
I believe Justin Flash has in it, but he has to make this match tonight.
1, 2.
I believe Justin Flash has it in him to retain that title. I'm not a huge Justin Flash fan. He is a great wrestler.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm not.
Any specific reasons?
Just Because I'm not. Just like I'm not a Sean Murphy fan. But I still talk to you, and I still show up with you. I mean, you're good at what you do. You commentate. You're good at kissing butt, doing all this stuff, and talking about how you love Natalie Corvino and how they took you in when you were homeless and all that stuff. But then when it comes to guys who you're gonna question me, I think Justin Flash is a great wrestler.
You're full
I'm not
of
saying
it.
anything wrong. But I think Justin Flash will walk out of here the champion because he is a good wrestler. But I'm not a fan.
You can't discredit the intensity of Jimmy Parker right now. Jimmy Parker for the last 2 months has been a man possessed. That man ate, slept, and thought about nothing except for that Pure Pro Heavyweight Championship.
And a lot of people give Jimmy Parker flack for last month for catching. Hold on, cover, two count again. People are giving Jimmy Parker a lot of flack for how he cashed in his rematch clause immediately after he lost in Yanceyville. But as I said on a talk show not too long ago, earlier this week, talked about how it's got to feel like Russell Wilson feels, the quarterback for the Seahawks. You know, last play of the game, he huts the ball, and then he throws that ball, and it gets intercepted. I mean, he's got to think about that for the rest of his life. And it's one of those things I think Jimmy Parker wanted to avoid, is not having to, almost had a new champion there.
Yes, we did.
I don't think it's something that Jimmy Parker wanted to have to go through for the rest of his life. And I think he made an impulse decision, didn't work out for him. But here we are, Pelham, North Carolina, some 2 months later. And was it 2 months later? Yep,
Yeah,
2 months later. And Jimmy Parker's got a title shot, and he might pick it up tonight. Cover, small package, 1, 2. Ooh. Oh, big boot.
Yeah, stopping him right in his tracks.
He needs to quit taunting the fans and get that pin if he wants to win that title.
Cover, 2.
Jimmy Parker demanding this rematch, saying he was going to continue to chase down Justin Flash, continue to interfere in matches. And I got to wonder, with Barksdale caving to this, does that set a bad precedent going forward?
Well, I don't think Barksdale caved. I think Jimmy Parker was going to make a nuisance of himself if he didn't get this match. He made a nuisance of himself last month and interfered with the Jimmy Love Justin Flash match. He came out and interfered, and I think he was going to continue to do that until he got this match. And I know Commissioner Barksdale believed that. And talking to Commissioner Barksdale, he also said that he believes just under distress.
Cover, hold on. 2.
Under distress that Parker jumped the gun and took his rematch clause that quick. He wasn't thinking, he wasn't in his right. That's why Barksdale is giving him this other match right here.
Jimmy Parker with that, it looks like a modified rear naked choke, cutting off the air of Justin Flash. And notice how he grapevines with the legs as well. He is trying to stretch him out, try to add as much torque to that hold as possible.
Oh, look at these punches.
He is really working on that neck of Justin Flash.
It's a blood choke he's got going on there. He's using his forearm right here to cut off the blood flow from the jugular to the brain.
And to your point, Sean Murphy, I think you were correct. You know, Justin Flash came out here like a house of fire. Justin Flash was just hitting him with every maneuver that he had. And now Jimmy Parker has been able to slow down this match. He's been able to keep him on the mat. And that is where Justin Flash, quite frankly, doesn't succeed well from.
Cover. 1, 2.
Well, it's been one night of action. I'll tell you what. Pure Pro Wrestling is where it's at in the Indies.
Oh. Man.
Stiff forearm shots. Trying to cave in the skull of Justin Flash.
Cover. 2. Another 2 count there.
Justin barely got out of it. Crowd's been behind Justin. Still working over on that neck of Justin Flash. Justin's trying his best to get out of it.
Jimmy Parker just Oh!
Oh,
German
suplex. Cover. 1, 2. Another kick out here. I think Justin Flash is just kicking out of instinct right now. What do you think?
Absolutely. That's a champion instinct, too.
He's resilient. I'll give him that.
But every time he has to fire through those, the kick out, you know, it's taking a little bit more out of him each time. It's wearing him down a little bit further. Look at all these fans here in the Pelham Community Center.
Very interactive. You never have to question what the fans in Pelham are thinking.
Well, they're waiting on this steel cage match, guys. This is going to be one for the ages.
And that's why we're so packed out here tonight. Not only because we put on the best, wrestling on the independent circuit, period, but because we have that steel cage match coming up between the Sons of Salem and the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws for tag team titles.
Absolutely, guys. The name of the game tonight is Survivor.
Back working on that neck.
Big insecurity there. Cover. 1, 2. 2 down. So close.
Oh, Justin Flash ducked it just in time.
He's got to do something quick.
Oh, man. Jimmy Parker is caught right in those ropes.
Where have I seen this before?
Oh.
Huge. Cover. 2. Oh. So close.
Oh, wicked lariat.
That was out of instinct. So desperation, actually.
Desperation for sure. You know, Jimmy Parker held that belt for 365 days. Here at Pure Pro Wrestling, we don't have a we don't have a board with a bunch of pictures of wrestlers on it that we throw a dart. 364 days, excuse me.
He didn't make it through the last day.
The champion doesn't have to just like win a lottery to get that belt. Like, you have to earn it, you have to hold on to it, you have to consistently defend it. Love him or hate him, Jimmy Parker, he was a good champion.
You said something about a lottery. Where do I put my money?
Right in my pocket, Steve-O.
Okay.
I believe it is $390 billion tonight in the mega jackpot.
Oh, if I hit that, y'all will never see me again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, going for the...
Slice
Oh!
bread. 2, and he hits it. It's over. Cover. 1, 2. Oh.
Justin
man.
Flash cannot believe that Jimmy Parker kicked out of that.
Oh, here we go.
Setting up for something else. Looks like he is he tuning up the band?
Oh.
Oh! Ducking the lariat. Oh!
Super kick.
Very few things Jimmy Parker can't do.
Cover. This has got to be it. It's over. How does Justin Flash keep kicking out of this?
I have no idea.
Instinct.
This is why I said Justin Flash is a good wrestler. I'm not a fan, but he is a good wrestler. He has a heart for it.
Swinging out of it. Oh!
Wow. Right on the button. Cover. 1, 2.
Oh!
Again. What is Justin Flash going to have to do, guys, to keep Jimmy Parker down?
Pin him for a 3 count. That's what he's going to have to do, Sean.
Well, Colt,
How did you
got
pass
anything
the test to
constructive?
get there? How did you pass the test to get this job?
There was a test to get this
Oh.
job. Oh! Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
I took mine.
Go for that Parker flex. Oh!
This may be over,
This
guys.
is it. New champion. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
New champion!
The new era.
Champion!
The new era is the new champion.
Jimmy Parker is the new champion.
And the new era of Pure Pro Wrestling has just begun.
Pure Pro Wrestling Champion,
Oh my
Jimmy
gosh.
Parker.
The Reign of Terror has restarted.
It's a whole new ring of terror.
He's got his baby back.
God, he clutches that thing like I clutch a woman.
Desperation.